YouTube channel. It's been forever, I feel like, since I've posted, and I'm so sorry about that. But I promise I will start posting again for you guys, and I'm super excited to put myself out there again and post great content for you guys. With that being said, this video today is gonna be a Q&A / update about my breast augmentation. So I've picked like questions on Instagram that you guys have asked me, and I will try to answer the most I can. I did pick quite a few, and the first question that was asked is it weird for you to be talking about your breast? And yes, like big yes, it's really weird, but I feel like with the amount of followers that I have, a lot of people are like interested, I guess, in the thoughts that you have on plastic surgery, and a lot of people have their opinions, and I felt like I needed to voice my opinion on plastic surgery and why I decided to get plastic surgery. So this is gonna be kind of all over the place because I didn't organize the questions, so I'm kind of just gonna scroll that I have. Someone asked, when and why did you get it done? So I had my surgery 6 months ago, and I have a video that I posted before this 6 months ago that explains why I got it done, but basically I'll re-answer that from those that are first watching this video. I basically had like asymmetry in my breast, and it wasn't, a lot of girls have that. It's natural, it's very natural, but mine was like noticeable. Like mine was basically like a C cup and a B cup. Like it's always been like an insecurity of mine, like ever since I was little. Like I know one of the biggest like problems that I had was when I'd be modeling quinceañera dresses or something and they'd be heart shaped. I'd have to my C cup would fill it, but I'd have to put 2 jellies under my B cup to push it up to look like my C cup, while on my C cup I wear like a pasty or something. So like I know that's always been a struggle. It's been a big insecurity of mine, and it's not like I want to go show off my body to boys or anything. Like it's just something I wanted to do to feel comfortable in my own skin. Someone asked what encouraged you to do it, and it's never been like I want to do it because this person has done it, you know? Or like, I think, yeah, no one in my family has ever gotten plastic surgery. So like my family has always been like, I wouldn't say against plastic surgery, but they just have never done it, you know? And I did because like I wasn't, I guess in a way, blessed like my family. My body was just a little bit different, and it's not that I want to look like them, it's just like I said before, I want to feel comfortable in my own skin. So this next question is, will you get any other surgery? And this is a super important question, I think, because no, I do not, definitely not have any other surgeries. I strongly believe in the way you're born like is beautiful, and like you should appreciate your body. And yes, I did get plastic surgery, I did get my boobs done, but that doesn't mean I want my butt done or my lips done or like my stomach done or anything else. Like the reason why I did it was strictly medical, and you know, I wouldn't have done it if I didn't have to. Like surgery is dangerous. Like to me, like I said, if I didn't have to, I wouldn't have done it. So the next question is, how long did the process take? So I think I had to be at the like surgery center an hour before for pre-op, and then an hour for surgery. So the surgery itself was just an hour, and then it was an hour post-op. So I think I was there 3 hours, 3 maybe 4 hours, I don't know. The next question is, how stressed out were you about it? And honestly, like I said, I wanted it since I was little. I honestly wasn't stressed out at all. Like, I know my mom was terrified. My mom was like, oh my god, Alyssa, like you aren't nervous? And I was like, no. Like this is something like I've really wanted, and like I just wasn't stressed or scared about it at all. Oh my god, there's a moth! Ah! Guys, oh my gosh. My armpits got sweaty because I got scared. Oh, flew away. Okay, so this next question is any regrets? And definitely not. I think it was the best decision of my life, or one of the best. And, you know, I'm just like, thank you to my doctor. Like, I was like terrified. I know this is like in one of the questions later, but, and I'll further explain, but like I was so terrified because I know people, like some people are botched after surgeries, and like I was just scared about that part. And I did a lot of research, found the doctor I found, and thank you, Dr. Bruno, because how did you know what the right size was, and how did you know what doctor was a good fit for you? So first, like I said, no one in my family has ever gotten plastic surgery before. I'm literally the first. So I really didn't have like a doctor, you know, like there was no one I could like, oh, my mom went to that doctor, like, let me go. So I couldn't do that, so I had to really do my research. Like, I did really hard research, and I was just looking at doctors, and I definitely didn't want, like, a doctor. How do I explain? Like, I didn't want a doctor that only, like, was a doctor for plastic surgery. I wanted a doctor that was a doctor for everything. Really big thing was I looked him up, and I saw his Yelp reviews, and he had like Yelp, like a couple hundred Yelp reviews, and he had 4.5 stars. And like that's really good as a doctor. So I was like, you know what, like I'm gonna go to this consultation and see like what he's about. And I honestly really fell in love with how comfortable he made me. Like he made me feel as if he cared about me. Like he cared about me. He didn't care about getting my money. He cared about like my body and how I felt and like stuff like that, you know? So I just felt really comfortable with him. And then the other question was, how did you know what was the right size? So all I wanted to do was to even out my boob that was smaller than my other boob. My big boob was a C cup, and my little boob was a... Oh my god, Lila, you scared me. Ah, my dog just like bombarded in my room. Come here, they want to say hi to you. Actually, no one's talking, but like, look. Do you want to stay in here? You kind of got to go outside. Oh, there's another one. Ah! 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 Okay, good sleep. My door doesn't close correctly, so she can come in and out as she pleases, and it scares the living crap out of me sometimes. Anyways, so my doctor specifically, I don't know if like every doctor does this, I don't know how it would work, but my doctor specifically, he gave me a bra, and you can insert the jellies. And so like I was able to see, I will insert a pic, I have me in that bra, so I'll insert the pic right here. But basically I was able to see like the jellies on top of like my boobs already, like just to kind of have an image of like what they would look like, I guess. Like I said, I wanted my little boob to even out with my big boob. That's all I wanted. I did not go have surgery to get them bigger. And so my big boob was a C cup, and then my little boob was a B cup. And I had to make this one like the same. It was weird. I have to memorize the CCs, which I don't, which is horrible of me, but I do have them written down on like a little card. But basically on one of them, like the CCs was like 2 times as big, and then on the other one the CC was like 1 time as big, because I couldn't get nothing in this one. I had to get like something, because they don't do that. So I had to get little CCs in this one, and then like double CCs on this one, so it can like extra grow, and this one can like, it's already grown and it can grow like a little, and then it'll even out. There's still a little bit of asymmetry, but it's not like super noticeable like it was before. Someone asked, would you recommend getting this surgery, and is it painful? So for me personally, I have a very high pain tolerance, and it wasn't painful. Like the surgery first, I don't remember anything of the surgery. I was completely knocked out the whole time, and I think it was just after like the recovery, it feels like your chest feels so heavy, but it wasn't like necessarily painful. I think he prescribed me like a lot of painkillers just to, because it could be painful, but since I have a high pain tolerance, I only took 1 painkiller. So like I think that says a lot. I just took 1, and then I kind of just stopped. And then she asked, would you recommend getting the surgery? And honestly, I've said this before, like in the other questions, but no, surgery is serious, and it's a big deal. I don't think you should get the surgery unless you have to, like absolutely have to, or it's something you've just been wanting your whole life. But yeah, I didn't know how to end that question. The next question is, were your parents all right with it? So since I wanted this surgery since I was little, like my parents have known. Like I know I don't, if you guys don't know, if this is the first video you guys are watching, I had brain surgery when I was 13. So because of my brain surgery, my mom, like, I mean, it was like a big difference when I was little too, but you know, I was little, so my doctor was like, she should grow out of it by the time she's 18. And then when I reached 14, we went to the doctors again after my surgery. My mom was like her boobs like aren't even at all, like what's going on? And the doctor was like, well, because of like everything that happened with the brain surgery, it kind of stunt her growth, and that's probably also why I'm a little short. Just kidding. But like it just stunt my growth. Like they weren't able to catch up together. So that was another thing, like that was a big deal. So like my mom knew about my situation, so she was kind of just like, you know what, like it's okay. And then like even at one point, like she told a doctor about it, and he was like, you know what, like this, he was like, every girl has this, but if she doesn't grow out of it by the time she's 18, she has the choice of being able to get plastic surgery. So my mom was like, okay. So my mom already knew like the idea. It was recommended by like my child practitioner, like it was recommended by my doctor. And so then we kind of had to warm up my dad to it, but I have a very like, what's the word? Oh, I have a very good relationship with my dad. Like it's just very straightforward, like dad, blah 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 blah. You know, I've never lied to my dad. We just tell things, like we just tell each other things, you know. And so like just one day we were in the car, and I remember, he swears he doesn't remember this, but I remember it. It was the day he took me to get my tattoo. So it was when I was 18, and I was like, we finished it, and I got in the car and I was like, Dad, can I talk to you about something? And he was like, what? And I remember his girlfriend was in the car, but she said she doesn't remember either. And I told him, I was like, hey, like, so I want to get plastic surgery. Like my boobs like haven't grown, remember from when I told you, like when I was little, they haven't like caught up to each other, blah blah blah. And then he was like, yeah. And I think he thought I was messing around, and then my mom had to call him and warm him up to it, and then I had to talk to him again, and he was like, what the hell, you never told me, like you're actually being serious? And I was like, I told you. But like my dad was very like comfortable with it, I guess. He was kind of like, I'm a boy, like what the heck, but like he warmed up to it, I think. Yeah, there's, you know, it was kind of like, it was, like I said, like it really wasn't like just to have bigger boobs. So because it was medical, like my parents were like okay with it. So this next question is, how do you respond to the hate about boob jobs? Honestly, like I'm very positive about it. Like I know why I got a boob job, and I know people have their opinions. I have my opinions, and we're able to like voice that, you know. All I could do is just like ignore it if people have a negative opinion. This next question is very important because I know there's different places. Where did you get your incision? So I got my incision under my boob. That's where my doctor recommended it. I know some people can get their incision through the armpit and through the nipple, but he just strongly recommended the one under my boob. It's more safer, and the implant was placed under my muscle. How was the recovery? So the recovery was like to like be able to put my arms up, like do things, lift things, walk. Well, I was able to walk the whole time, but like go outside and stuff. I was a week. I know I wasn't able to go into the pool, I think, until 2 weeks. Like there's certain, like I think like you're fully good until like 4 or 5 weeks after, but then like the incisions are there and your boobs are a little hard because, you know, they're obviously like new implants, and so they're like, it takes like basically I think a year to like fully recover, like where the incisions are gone, your boobs feel like they're back to normal, like everything. I think that'll take about a year, but like with all the little stuff, it took like a couple weeks. So that is it, guys. That is all the questions. A lot of you guys did ask like the same question, kind of just like why and like how's the healing process and the painfulness and like stuff like that. So yeah, I just felt like I really needed to answer these questions and kind of give you guys a little update. I'm doing great now. I feel awesome. So yeah, that's basically the whole video. Please comment down below what you guys liked about this video, what you didn't, and if you guys have any recommendations of like future videos that I film, please go comment them. Make sure to like and hit that subscribe button. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye!